Hey everyone, so I wanted to come on today and do this message for you because quite honestly, I'm feeling like overwhelmed as though like I can feel the spirit of the Lord inside of me, and it's as though my cup overflows today. So I'm going to allow that to happen here for just a couple of minutes. As I talked to you a little bit yesterday, I shared about, the troubling times that we as a nation, we as the world find ourselves in right now. And I told you that I believed that the Spirit told me that our comfort, our security, our peace, our hope would come from the Word of God. I received that message while deep in prayer in the Spirit yesterday while I was in the shower. What I can tell you is since I received that message, I feel like I've done a 180. I was in a place for several days leading up to that point where the world was kind of getting the best of me, like the news, the negativity, all the emotion associated with the events that are happening in our country. They were getting to me. And then I went to God and I basically just laid everything in His hands in prayer. And that's when He spoke to me. And I delivered that message to you all yesterday afternoon. And I remember when I stepped outside, I felt like a crispness in the air, just this sense of like purity. The sky was just crystal clear. And I don't know, it was like God turned the world upside down for me yesterday. And I'm here to tell you that it's continued. Last night, I stepped outside to take a bag of trash out to the curb. And I looked up at the sky, and it was perhaps the clearest sky I've ever seen in my entire life. Crystal clear sky. I mean, the stars were just shining so brilliantly, and there was this one star up in the sky that was so brilliant. The light coming from it was just so magnificent. It was the first thing that caught my eye when I stepped outside. It was like, oh my gosh. It's like I was seeing the Christmas star all over again, but on the clearest night of the year. And it was twinkling. It was like sparkling. It was so moving that I went inside and grabbed my son, who was in his pajamas, and I took him out. We actually went out twice to just look at the night sky and observe everything. And I can tell you that waking up this morning, I felt it too. I feel a renewed energy, a renewed sense of peace, and just a fire of purpose, passion. There's just this certainty flowing through me right now, and it's crazy to say that because we're in a time that is deeply uncertain. There's a lot of questions to be answered. There's a lot of unknowns about the coming days, weeks, months, years, both in our country and beyond. But yet, oh my goodness, there is just this overwhelming peace. And I guess what I wanted to share with you is I've felt like a long time that we've been in a spiritual war. And, my book will touch on that. My book is going to release on the 2nd of March. What I wanted to share with you today is, number one, Christ is the victor. That's already done. It's already been decided. You don't have to worry about the outcome. Christ is the victor. What I can tell you today, though, beyond that, is that if you stay in His Word, if you remember His promises, you can have the ability to develop a vision that allows you to see all those small victories unfold until the culmination of his ultimate win that is, it's going to happen. It's done. It's already done. Good will prevail over evil. And if you stay in the Spirit, you can see it happen now, and it's exciting. So I want you to be a part of that. And I wanted to give you hope. I wanted to inspire you and let you know that everything's okay. This is all in God's hands, and it's going to play out magnificently according to his plan. Just believe. I love you all. God bless.